Gotta still get up all this tile. And speaking of getting up tile, let's go see what Chris is doing. She's, I think, working in the other closet or in, oh, look at there. Man, that looks good. She got all the, this was all tile in here except where they cut it up to put the plumbing. See that terrazzo? Wouldn't that be beautiful if you could have just refinished that? Oh, what a bummer. Shopping for tools. I'm in Lowe's right now looking at rotohammers. I'm trying to decide on the best one to get for chipping up tile. So I can go down to the 1 inch, the 1 1/8, or up to the 1 9/16. The purpose for buying it now is to chip up tile. So I want to go for the smallest one that'll easily handle the job. I was thinking about cordless. I'm not 100% sure. If I do, it'll have to be a DeWalt, and they're 60 volt because I want to stick with that battery system. And Lowe's does not. They do the 20 volt DeWalt. They don't. Which the batteries will work the same, but they won't. You know, they don't have the 60 volt heavy duty stuff. Which is, if it's available, that's the variety or version I choose to get. I used to have the Bulldog and used it for years. It's a great tool, probably a little small for what I want. And I did have a big corded DeWalt, and it was one of the few tools that went missing. In fact, I had rented the bigger ones. I finally went out and invested in a big, I mean, it was a big one, and bought all the bits and stuff, and I had it for about 3 months. And it, you know, we used it on multiple jobs. It went to different trailers, and I went around, nobody knew where it was or who had it last. So away it went. And so the hard part of that was the bits were more expensive than the rotohammer, and they were all in the case. So if I had that, that's what I would use. This time though, I don't want to go that big if I don't have to. So I'm gonna, like, looking at the Bosch, it's electric. And I'm going to take a look at the other brands they have electric, and then I'm going to go over to Home Depot and see what they have, and if not, then I'll order it online. So we're at Home Depot, the closest one to our house, which is about 4 miles, and they have a rental department. The Lowe's, which is a little closer, did not have one in that store. And I came in and talked to Mike and told him that I've got a lot of floor, a little bit to do now, and a lot later of chipping up tile. And he really educated me because I haven't really done a lot of demo of that. It's been a little bit of tile on top of wood floors, you know, with Durarock underneath. And there's a tool, a hammer that they've got here. It's out right now, but he showed me basically what it looked like. It's not a rotohammer. It's a hammer. It just goes in the one direction. So learned a lot about that. It's nice that Home Depot has such a knowledgeable person that could really help me out. He's the only one here, though, Monday through Friday. So if he's not on, other people can rent his stuff, but he's the guy that answers the question. So now at least I know how I'm going to tackle that tile. I'm Ron Polk, and this is the Smart Wood Shop. The Polk Smart Bench and the Polk Smart Station. If you want to get a detailed set of plans for any of these or the accessories that work with the system, there's a link in the description of this video down below. And there's Chris chipping tile. So all you have left is, wow, you don't have that many pieces left. You're going to town. We picked up this Bauer hammer. It's a rotohammer and hammer. We're using the hammer mode and got a chisel, tile chisel. And I was going to rent one. I was going to rent a Bosch one that was a little heavier duty, but it was about $60 a day, and we were going to need it like 4 different times, and so it was going to end up being like over $200 to rent it. And my plumber was here, and he had this and let me borrow it, went just like it, and I used it and went, oh, that works good, that'll be fine. And he told me to run over to, what's that tool company? Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight. I don't buy much from there. I mean, there's a few things here and there, but they're not a place I buy tools. You know, I'd buy a Bosch or a DeWalt or something, but you know, they're $500-600 for, you know, something this size. Anyway, he told me they had them over. This was a returned open box. It was dusty and dirty already, and they gave you a 5-day warranty to check it out and make sure it works. And got it for
basically just a few dollars more than 1 day rental. So I figure if this thing works until we have the tile we need it up, we're about $150 a head, even if it dies and have to throw it in the trash. So again, not a kind of tool that's my typical, but I'm not getting into the rotor hammer tile removal business, so I don't really need a $600 or $800 hammer. That's what it looks like when she's done. So cleans it up pretty good with that chisel.
If you're enjoying the Florida Fixer series, then take a millisecond right now just to hit that thumbs up button and drop a comment down below. And also you can subscribe, and all of those things help drive that YouTube algorithm so that this video and our channel will be served up to more viewers. But one of the biggest things you can do at no cost to yourself is share a link to this channel with somebody you know. Help me grow the subscriber base, and this will help us reach more people and be able to create more videos. Thanks for dropping into the Smart Wood Shop. You stay safe and have a great day.